Hello, beautiful. Welcome. Today, we're going to talk about what is holistic wealth and how do we create, enjoy, and call in more of it every day in every area of our lives and our businesses. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dabo. I'm a high-ticket business coach, and I support spiritual women coaches to co-create profitable and super simple high-ticket coaching boutiques, businesses, and offers so that they can serve at a much deeper transformational level, create the deepest, most exponential value for their clients and for themselves, quickly scale their businesses to multiple six figures a month or their first, second, or third, or fourth $1 million within 18 months. So, what is holistic wealth? You know, when I started my coaching business a couple of years ago, I started as a life coach. And so clients would come to me because it was something about their body or their relationship with God or their relationship with their partner or just anything in life. And I was a one-trick pony. I would work with them on that, co-create what they wanted, and they would get it and bam, and they would either stay with me, working with me, or move on and have the thing they wanted. And it was the same thing when I became a business coach. They would create their multiple six figures or their first six figures that they wanted. And it's like, okay, bam, I have what I want. Yet there was something missing for them, something they couldn't quite put their hands on. They had money. They had made the money they came for. They had gotten the body that they wanted. Their life was the way they wanted. They were walking further along in their faith. But there was something that they couldn't put quite their hand on. And I had to look at myself as a coach and think, am I co-creating an expansive enough life with my clients? Or am I just giving them what they want? And how can I, as the coach, get to go beyond just giving the results my client have asked for? And it wasn't about doing more or over-delivering. It was, how can I create that expansive experience and go beyond the vision so that they see far beyond what they believed for themselves was possible or far beyond what they ever thought they deserve? Because a lot of the clients, especially the business clients I had, they were making the money, but they were not sleeping at night. They were sick all the time. They hated their bodies. They were not eating well. They were numbing out on social media for maybe 3 hours a day doing market research. And I thought, how can I open my heart and come from a place of what can we co-create in your entire life to make life better and sweeter? Pinch me life, a pinch me relationship, a pinch me business for you. And so I decided to take a break from full-time coaching, and I went and decided to get a yoga life certification. So I became a yoga life coach, and I also spent a year getting my holistic health certification and became a certified holistic health and hormonal imbalance coach for women over 40. So I took all of those certifications, the experience, my business, my corporate background, and created the Divine Intuitive Millionaire experience because I wanted something where they didn't have to come through so they can go to another coach or go buy another program to get what they wanted. But you come through this container for 18 months where we co-create everything in your life so that you build the life and the business that even you are jealous of. So what did that look like? What really is the holistic wealth element of co-creating your $1 million or your multiple six-figure months? So there are 4 strategic areas that I call holistic wealth in my business, and you can look at your business and see where are these 4 buckets, how full are they, how empty are they, where are they, without judgment. Just look, time to get curious and just see, how am I supporting my clients? Your coach, how are you supporting your clients? So the 4 buckets are, the first bucket in my business is strategies and systems. Okay, my clients come to me because they want to make money. We have to have strategies and systems that are aligned with their energy and who they want to be in the world and the impact they want to make in the world. So there's strategies and systems. The second bucket is mindset. The third bucket is the faith bucket. And the fourth bucket is the self-care practices bucket. So a combination of all 4 of those buckets is what creates holistic wealth in your life, in my life, in everyone's life. So look at your business and your life and see what's in your faith bucket. What's in your strategies and systems bucket? What is in your mindset bucket? What is in your spiritual practices or self-care bucket? So when I'm working with clients to create holistic wealth, it's let's look at your strategies. Let's say we look at strategies and systems. What do you have right now that's working for your business and that's going to support this expansive new vision you have, whether it's For me, as a business coach, I support you to create multiple six-figure months and seven figures. So we look at your business and we go, okay, so what strategies do you have right now? What systems are you using right now? Your marketing, your sales. What is your positioning strategy? What are the things that support you to create those $100,000 months and more? And what supports you to sell the $100,000 coaching offers that you have, or the $50,000 coaching offers that you have? What strategies need to be in place that are energetically aligned with you, that work for you, that you are excited to wake up every morning and implement? And you know how to implement them and when to implement them. What is your 90-day marketing calendar? What is your 90-day sales calendar? What is your niching strategy? How willing are you to specialize so the market pays you the value of your work without you floating in the general marketplace? So that's strategy and system. There's a lot more that goes into it over the 18 months, but let's just say that's what it is. And then we look at mindset. Who do I get to be? Okay? It's not what I have to do or who I have to become, but what do I get to be? What do I get to think today? What do I get to do today to be that seven-figure coach, that multiple six-figure a month coach? What does she get to do every morning? What does she get to say to herself? What kind of clients does she get to work with? So how do you step into that belief system? How do you leave behind the beliefs that are not working for you and shift to what's actually working for you? What do you have to let go of? What do you have to say yes to? What do you have to stop doing? What do you have to say bye-bye to? Who do you have to say bye-bye to? Who do you get to become at every level of these 18 months, knowing that the person who comes into the Divine into the Millionaire program 3 months later, 90 days later, is not the same person that came in at the beginning. And there's new expanded dreams and visions because what you thought you wanted is not what you want. Okay? So that's mindset. And then you have faith, which is identity, assignment, and walking in faith to create what other people deem impossible in your business within 18 months. Okay? So it's who does God say I am? What is my identity in God? Who am I? Knowing who you are and whose you are is what supports you to show up and be visible in your business, regardless of what anyone says or does or thinks or writes about you, because you know that who you are and your identity in God is way more valuable and important to you than what anybody thinks, believes, says, or thinks about you. Which means you get to show up and do your business. You get to market. You get to position yourself at the highest level in the market because of who God says you are, because He has endorsed you and give you instant credibility, and you don't need a testimonial or case study or anything or anyone's validation to sell the thing you want to sell, to create the expansive program for your client that you want to create that magical kingdom in your business that you want to create. Okay? Same for your clients. That's how you shop for them, from that identity place. And then it's assignment. So you as a spiritual woman coach, as the Christian woman coach, what impact is your work here to do in the world? What is the impact that you're here to make in the world? And that is where we co-design and co-create that part of whose life will be better because I lived. That's your assignment. Whose life will be more joyful because of my work? Whose life will be different because I said yes to my vision? That's the assignment work that we do throughout the 18 months, so that every time you forget how amazing and brilliant and powerful you are, I get to remind you there's someone who needs your impact. I get to remind you that someone's life is going to be better today because you showed up on camera. That somebody's life is going to be better because you hit publish on that blog post. That somebody's life is going to shine because you wrote that book. Whatever it is for you. All this while you're building your 7-income business or 8-figure income or whatever business you want for yourself. That's the faith bucket, okay? Which I would say is the most expensive bucket in my business. And then we have the self-care bucket, which is, what is your routine for your business? What systems do you have in place to support you to not just create 6 figures a month, okay? To not just create another $1 million in your business within 18 months, but to fully enjoy it. So are you healthy? Are you moving your body? So there's physical self-care practices, and then there's the emotional and mental self-care practices, and then there is the spiritual self-care. So it's divided into 3. There's 3, 3, and 4 in each bucket. So we have 7 self-care practices that we really deep dive into over those 18 months, because it takes a while to shift from eating crap to eating the thing that's going to support you to work for a full day without having a sugar crash at 3 p.m. and running to Starbucks for caffeine, or numbing yourself out because you're stressed out with work and numbing yourself on social media doing market research. Okay? So what movement do you have? How are you feeding your body? How are you listening to your body? So that in the middle of our work together, the doctor does not say you have breast cancer. So that you heal your body, nourish yourself from the inside out, listen to your soul and accept that nourishment from your soul, so that you are in a place to actually enjoy the thing you're creating, enjoy your children, your husband, your relationship, enjoy traveling the world, enjoy all the benefits that you are co-creating in your life right now. And then it's the emotional connection. You know, after COVID, we like to come in and wash our hands. But are you washing your emotions too? What are those feelings? How are you dealing with anger? How are you dealing with fear and judgment? How are you dealing with all the emotions that come up for you? Do you recognize the signals and what they mean for you in your life, your relationship, and your business? And how does it show up when you're implementing that strategy? Where do those emotions and feelings have you stop in your business, or procrastinate in your business, or slow down in your business? And then it's the spiritual self practices, the meditation, the prayer, the grounding, whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you. But it takes at least 18 months or a year to 2 years to actually ground ourselves in all of these practices that support us to implement every strategy and system we've ever learned in our business. Because most of us have spent years and years accumulating strategies that we say, oh, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work because you're not clear. It doesn't work because you don't know the how. It doesn't work because you haven't asked, what do I need? It doesn't work because you haven't asked yourself, what does Mimi need right now? It doesn't work because you're numbing yourself on social media. It doesn't work because you're spending too much time watching the news, okay? So it's building in habits like reading. So I read 125 books a year, and I challenge the women I work with. You don't have to read 125 books a year, but you will read. There's some pre-work that happens before we work together, and that includes reading some books. So that comes into the program. And all of this creates holistic wealth because you're taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and you're building wealth. Why do I do it this way, and why do I create holistic wealth other than just helping clients get what they want? It's because I noticed this one thing with myself and with my clients, and maybe you see that with you too. Co-creating the result you want might be challenging, but you know what takes courage? It's actually receiving the thing. It's one thing to say, I want to make multiple six figures a month. It's another thing to actually receive it, okay? That takes a lot of mindset work and shifting and faith work to actually receive the thing that you say you want. Whether it's the body, the husband, the house, the money, a lot of things happen when you actually get it. Those stories don't go away. They show up when new dresses. And I can tell you one thing, there's not enough red bottom shoes or red lipstick that you can slap on your body, on your life, to diminish that feeling of crappiness that you have around you because you have an empty bucket somewhere. So you have all the money in the bank, but you feel like crap. You have all the money in the bank, but your hormones are not balancing, you're not sleeping at night, and you're numbed out on sugar and coffee and social media. You have the child, but you don't know how to enjoy that child. You have the husband, but you're insecure and think now he's going to leave you if you make a lot of money. Whatever it is for you, which of the buckets is empty right now? Which of the buckets is overflowing? How can we work in the buckets to make everything flow holistically so that we're on the ocean and there's a current and it's just moving from side to side because it's all okay. It's all okay. Everything's well. All is well. And that is what it creates. It takes courage to receive the thing that you want. It takes even more courage to enjoy it. You can have the money, you can have the car, you can have the Cartier bangles, you can have the house, you can be skinny, you can have all the clothes, but you might not be able to enjoy it. It takes courage to receive and enjoy. And then you know what else happens within that 18 months? It takes even more courage to call in more of that love, of that beauty, of that money, of that impact, of that relationship. It takes more courage to call it in. Because then you don't want to be, am I a one-hit wonder? Do I just do this one time? Was it like a fluke? What was it? No. It makes it sustainable. So over those 18 months, you get to create holistic wealth and sustain it and be consistent about your habits so that after 18 months, if you choose to move on, you have everything you need in every bucket to keep you going in your business and thrive and multiply and 10x the ROI. In each year, you 10x the ROI. You do more of it. You do more of it. This is why I say when you value your coaching programs, you're not valuing it based on we're going to spend 6 months together now. It's the ROI. The ROI of creating holistic wealth in your life over a period of 18 months is over $25 million over the next 10 years. What is that worth to you, me, or any other coach? What is it worth to our clients? Because when you're able to create, receive, enjoy, and call in more of the thing you want, that's priceless. You kick the insecurities to the curb. You kick the judgment and the fear and the fear of visibility, all those things that have kept you stuck, slowed down, or procrastinating in your business go away. So as a spiritual woman coach, as a Christian woman coach, where are these 4 buckets in your life? Which bucket have you ignored? Which bucket do you say no to? Which bucket are you ghosting? Because as spiritual women coaches, the thing that I see the most is that we ghost our bodies. So we ghost our self-care. We ghost our health. We ghost our mindset. We ghost our faith and our spirituality. And we focus on making money in our business. Honey, money's not going to heal you. It'll give you the best doctors, it'll never heal you. Money's not going to give you love. It'll give you access to the best dating websites and even a good man, but it won't give you love and the best relationship. And money can buy you the biggest house on the block, but it will never give you a home. Holistic wealth is what gives you everything you want and gives you the abundant life that Jesus died so you and I can have. So let me know how this lands for you, what you resonate with, what your holistic wealth is like, what your buckets are like, what those 4 buckets are like in your business. And do you have additional buckets that you work with in your business? Let me know how that is for you and how it's already working for you. And if you want to dive deeper into creating holistic wealth in every area of your life so you can show up for your clients at a higher, deeper, transformative level, then apply to work with me, the Divine Intuitive Millionaire Experience, okay? It's everything you've heard me say. Every video I've ever made has fallen into one of these 4 buckets. And if you are drawn to this, it's not because, karma happened or it was intuitive. No, it's the courage and the love and the passion for what I do that's in me, calling out to your courage and love and passion in you and saying, let's co-create the thing that you want, the thing that you want to experience so that you go out in your business and sell at your highest value and play at your highest level in your life and enjoy and receive at the highest level and then go repeat and rinse and call more of it. Rinse and repeat and calling more of it. It's been good having you.